Welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages and Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the world of the story. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just use save and exit. You can then use continue to return to it. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place that are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits. Hide or even run if necessary. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square on the right is barely visible. Okay. Now I want to make it a bit brighter because YouTube. Go and look. Go with that. Also, make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia frictional games. Yup. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm just going to turn the volume down, because that is freaking loud. Even on 5, that's quite loud. Digital audio. Headphones would be that, yeah. Right. 5 should be right. It's still fairly loud, but probably yes. Graphic processor. Input. Oh no, the sensitivity feels about right. See once you get into the game. Oh, bugger go. I won't be. Customers. Yes, hello. I'm Luke Bradford, and today I'm going to face my fears and start a playthrough of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. A game which I wanted to play but have never gotten more than about 2 minutes into. It's freaked me out too much. So, let's go. Arbo. Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinder boxes and oil are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled, and saving your game costs tinder boxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Okay, the saving costing tinder boxes is just bullshit. Okay, no. Normal, the way the game was designed to be played. Yeah, I am not going to go half. Normal, the way. It's also kind of because the bunker came out and I wanted to play the original. Like, I know that pretty much none of the games are connected. I mean, a machine for pigs, in particular, I know has nothing to do with any other game in the series aside from the fact it's called Amnesia.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Oh, I might turn the gamma up a bit more, actually. I have no idea what to expect from this. Am I meant to make sure to okay. Follow the liquid trail. I think it's blood. Candle, do I want the candle? Yeah, I can't light the candle. Whoa! Well, what's with the... Oh, this is really... This could be blood loss, this could be drunken. That has gotten me every time so far. God, after heavy rain, these storm. Well, 2 tinder boxes right off the bat. Thank you. Probably don't need a broom. Oh, it's locked. No, it's not. But the trail doesn't go up here. You also can't sprint. Probably because the guy's dying. Oh, it does. What the? Oh, the screen tearing. I apologise for that. I probably don't know how to... Oh god! Okay, that's a good sign. I'm scared shitless. Yeah. That's a good sign. I'm scared shitless, not even a minute into the game. Definitely doing its job here. The atmosphere. No, didn't. No. Is this a wall? No. Does it go down there? Ah, I have to know, if you go in that room, the door shuts behind you. A bit of a... That is a pseudo jump scare. Can't pick up the shirt, unfortunately. Oh god. You stand in darkness, your sons is in the eternal lights in moments. Oh, must be. Use tinder box. Probably don't stay in the room that makes you go insane. That's... I must have done that. I remember that the door shuts behind you. This room doesn't have a door. But it is... Okay, that's a tinder box. Oh no, so... Inventory, I have 2. Jaden's journal. Notes, no notes are available. Diaries, no diaries are available. Okay. Obviously it's a bit early in the game for... Bunker has a similar system from what I've seen. Hold up. Travelling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of... What? Canterbury, that's... Is Canterbury in Kent? Because Dover's in Kent. Okay, don't know if that's talking about... Okay. Can I crouch? No, I can't read the... Oh, I don't like this. Also, abandoned castle. I think it's a castle. Yeah. I have no idea what that was. Rain! Oh, what the hell? Pick it up! I don't have any oil. Okay. Apparently I do. Oh, there was oil already. Oh, tinderbox in there. Okay, so the door visit opening and closing can be annoying at times. Chests are going to be annoying. Really? Guess I'll have to find another way through. No, it's like just no. So it goes in. Oh. Go the lantern on. I remember that. Need 3 tinder boxes to like. To leave the door open. I know nothing's going to chase me from back that way. Oh, there's a fire there. Get out the way. Get out the way. Let me open this chest. I'm not getting the officer to open the chest. Okay. Anything good in this? Aha, tinderbox. Ah, alright. Find over the room. I doubt any of the books will give me anything. Open the door. So if I'm on the blood's leading. Do I want to pull the lever? I'm not sure I want to pull the lever. Actually, the screen turn kind of adds to the...
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink.
Oh, so it was drunk.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Love this voice actually. One last thing. Oil! Okay, so that was interesting. So he drank something, walked back to there, I just picked up oil! Pull the lever then. Pull the lever, Cron. Look, let me pull the... Oh, this is frustrating. Damn. Okay. Entrance. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to run in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden and feared she too would be... I don't understand. What's that? Birds are here?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I've been playing it God before. What is it? Can it be burned? Okay. I have to get past that. This stone of Brennenburg. This castle? Right, if I know anything about castles... What the hell? This should be the way out. Oh, of course it's blocked us off. It won't budge. I need a crowbar or something. And I'm hearing things now, apparently. Laboratorium. Laboratorium, very Roman. Laboratory. This game, man. Where does this go? Wine cellar. Okay, before I go in either of those... That's where you come in. That goes to the... Can't actually see the old archives, I believe. Yes. Okay. And this is a bloody big door. Are there weird bugs on the ground? Have they been there all along, or have I only just noticed? Are they making that hissing noise? When the single set of business society, you think these for completing puzzles and making... Yeah, of course the game's not going to let you leave. What do they mean by witness certain events? I just hope my sanity's not too low. I don't know how to check my sanity. The spring chair is kind of getting annoying. I think I'm going to go to the laboratory first of all, but... Oh god. Okay, vertical sink. That should... Yep, V-Sync seems to have stopped the... Some custom revolution. Oh god, I have no idea how this is gonna look. This is a look. Custom resolution. Well, it's full screen for me anyway. Buzzing? And a bit of... Oh, Bob! What was that? Oil. Oh, it's bees, I think. Oh, you can pick up barrels. What's this wibbly effect?
This shouldn't be.
Oh, look, don't stand on that. Oh, the lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes of my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients and storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Interesting. I'll use one tinderbox. Let's just use the one tinderbox.
There should be more coop racks.
This is my third. Oh,
Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
okay, hang on. This is my third attempt to produce artificial wine. No. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia, instead of aqua fortis, and hope that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proved impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Was this guy trying to make himself immortal? And is that why I'm killing him? Am I supposed to kill him? Evidently he did something terrible to Daniel. Give me that! Give me that tinderbox! Oh, I can crouch. Oh, I can open the... Aha! Tinderbox! Okay. This is covered. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the force of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Well, that puts a bit of a spanner in the works. There's a bit behind. Okay. Return to where? I'm probably Don't waste it. There is an inventory system, right? Right, there we go. Oh, you see, one doesn't fill it up, it just gradually. Right, that would appear to be the laboratory done. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Okay. And into the wine cellar. It's locked and won't open without a key. Let's look at the journal. No, diaries? No. Huh. Found the key for the wine cellar. Evidence in laboratories revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Right, so I need to find the key to the wine cellar. Which easiest ever done. There's a whole castle here. Tabularium. Okay. Also something down. Notepad door's blocked. That's just a tinder box on the stairs. Archives, not the old. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Okay, if everything else doesn't creep you out, no, rabbits, okay. Then the loading screen messages certainly.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Yeah, so what's that got to do with... Nothing in door number 1, door number 2, no. Number 3, no. Fireplace with a big copper in it. Some form of statue. Probably put that back. Got the candle. Nope, got part 1 of something or other. Okay then. So that's explained. I need to find the other parts of the Algeria letters. Was the door been broken down? What was my sanity? Go away. Tinderbox. And do I live in there? Nope, nothing. Oh. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenberg. It's either German or Scottish. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years from my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenberg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court, within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Oh, Brennenberg, like where the Swedish army destroyed the Holy Roman Empire. The Battle of Brennenberg. Learned that from Sabaton. Ink. So you can just pick up. To be fair, those shares don't particularly have a catalogue. Study. I heard a voice. Oh, no, just shirts. Night shirts or something preceding 1800s. Hey, there's another thing there. Just want to check the drawers first. You never know when you might find the thing, tinderbox.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay. Seems to be how he found his way into his castle spell, but trapped. No. But it's 1893, I think it was. It's like the last years of the 19th century, or very early 20th century. Old homes. Oh, okay, lights. I'm running out of tinder boxes. There's one in there. I'm hearing music. Can I open this? No? Oh, so this room is useless anyway. That's an openable chest. I don't know though. Tinder bots and some oil. Restore your historical location. Local history. It's locked. The local history section is locked. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, this bit is almost Roman Villa-esque. Like a palace. What the bloody hell? There's a window there. Just break the window and jump up. Probably quite high up. Oil. Can't actually play mine. Parchment. More parchments as Rob now using it. Maps. Oh, what the? It's in the box. No.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Okay.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So that must be Borussia Mariendonner, Central Prussia, Kingdom of Prussia. Borussia. They're part of modern day Germany. Floor plans. Delineate imaginary stuff. I'm probably butchering this.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave
Well, sorry to interrupt that, but...
in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh. No, that was just a hand disappearing. The East Spring was... Try and remember that. I've been caved in here. The bats. Come on. I've answered that. No. Memento. Must find a new way out of this area. Fragile but not breakable bite. I'm so sorry, Headbuster, for whoever this is. Done.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
No. I used it in the puzzle. Oh, so there's a puzzle of it. Oh, there's a thing that Altstadt, local folklore. Altstadt and Brennenberg Castle, 1801. Another reason Richard Flora is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenberg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed as scattering lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations as it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. The bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many who cited them over the years have described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later, in France. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in his castle nearby Altstadt. Unlike most those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with... Okay, I don't think this was proofread. Vassar English was not the developers' first... If Vassar English was not the devs' first language. Also, unlike most of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander. Oh. He's been around a while then. A nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander had the reason to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has spread the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same, who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Interesting. Really is awesome. Okay, and... oh, that feels like a good place to leave off, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. But I should say that... oh yes, the atmosphere is creepy, and there are sudden sound effects and stuff like that. It's not actually that scary. Once you get used to it, it loses most of its fear factor. Which makes me think that there must be a twist of some sort coming up. Because this game is, as far as I can... this game is regarded as one of the greatest horror games of all time. It doesn't feel all that horror-y at the moment. Like, the exploration part and having to find your way around the castle is interesting enough, and I know I don't have a good track record of finishing series, but this feels like a game I'd definitely come back to. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I've already done the outro pretty much, so goodbye.